Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Darkest Dungeon. So, last episode we did an event, or rather did a dungeon run, that made fighting the Swine King a little bit easier. Just a reminder about that. So, if we head into the Warrens, because currently the event is more Resolve XP and damage in the Warrens, the Swine King will be a little bit easier. The Swine Prince, if you remember, is someone I killed in the past. Every time you do the same dungeon over and over again, you get a higher level boss. They're slightly different every time. So, just a quick reminder to all of you, the Warrens is very blight resist, low bleed resist. So I could bring my bleeders, but also I would say direct damage would be particularly useful against said Swine King. So let's go field a group for it. Pretty much all of my heroes are level 4 now, save for a few. But I think the level 3s are probably going to sit this one out, as it's not particularly well suited for low level players. You know, actually, I will field the bleeders. Why not? We'll send Loki Bay. Alright, there we go. Let's see. I'm curious if anyone has Warren-based traits. No. Wheel, Scrounger. No, not particularly. The next thing I'm going to do, now that I have my lineup, my bleeder lineup, is to level them up a bunch, because they're going to need top tier pretty much everything to face a boss that smacks you around real hard. And this, of course, is quite expensive. Hard on the pockets. If I unequip all trinkets and sort by rarity, we can see if there's any trinkets I can sell. Highwayman. I'm tempted to sell that one. I don't need 2 brawler gloves. I'll sell 1 pair. Need bleed resist. Vestal virtue chance. I doubt I'll ever really use that. If I had a leper in front slot, I'd probably not have such a low level trinket on him. Hellion bleed skill chance. I don't know. These all are sort of borderline useless. Let's see how much I need. Now, I did level up my training regimen in the guild considerably. So yes, I might not need to sell too much, because I have made it significantly cheaper to level up. Most of these guys are pretty much maxed level anyway. Zer0 is the only one that isn't, so let's give him a heal just in case we need a spot of healing somewhere. I'm not entirely sure I want to risk redeem. But we can use endure just in case there's significant stress for any reason. I don't know. I might not be using 0 day to its fullest. Now, because it is a boss, I'm not going to mess around. We are going full equipment here. Which means our healer is going to be super heals. Our jester really ought to be about as fast as jesters can be to outspeed everyone else. 0 day. I don't think I'm going to use the Eternity Collar. Although the Flagellant is particularly skilled at being high stress and still not dying or whatever, I'm not going to go that route. You know what actually I could do? I could do Brawler Bracers and then Dismos's head. Alright. I don't know, honestly, how much direct damage our Houndmaster does. The issue here, of course, is if you're all damage over time, you know, it's, I guess, less useful. But, alright, that's okay. We'll continue on. Now, for the provisions, we did get some free food. Actually, we got a lot of free food, so I'm just going to buy one stack. Some shovels, and not a whole lot of other provisions, probably. They're not so much needed. Alright, that is about sums it up, leaving me with very little money.
In desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right. Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness, and gifted me with malign inspiration.
I went to the cove. I just realized I'm facing the wrong boss.
What became of the unfortunate little waif?
Well, okay. I guess we're doing a different boss. I didn't double check what I was on. I hope I brought enough shovels for the cove. We will see. That's very apprentice of me. That's alright. The cove... Let's see. The cove has really high bleed resistance, so this should be particularly interesting, I would say. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Mistakes were made. I'm just going to beeline straight to where I think the boss is, meaning here. Let's see. If we most likely gain a positive quirk doing this. Ruined Scrounger, okay. And I guess more food, why not? Oh, all sorts of stuff. Sure. So I brought basically the worst possible lineup to this fight. I love it. Look at the length of this hallway. Oh, again? Sure. 0 day is now Night Owl. That's not particularly useful considering I almost always keep my light levels up. Shovel. And dog treats for that. Alright, I probably will be camping right before the boss. Might as well. I need all of the advantages I can get, considering I totally screwed up and attacked the wrong boss. I love it, right? But this is probably a tough enough crowd that it won't matter, I suspect. These guys aren't pushovers, they're not new. Now, unfortunately, I can't target the Oracle directly. It's invisible. But a few of my guys can target him indirectly, like this.
Devastating blow.
Alright, so after being attacked by my Houndmaster, that Oracle should be dead.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
No, but he's getting another turn. Yep, dodged. I guess I will snipe set. Oh, no, I won't. I will attempt to snipe said Oracle.
Death. Unforeseen.
The Oracle is dead now. Okay,
This
that was easy.
expedition at least promises success.
Now, I have killed the lower level Siren. A reminder, she, I believe, tries to turn you against yourself. Her bleed resist is particularly high, so this fight, let's just say it will be particularly difficult because of my really obnoxiously dumb lineup, and I have only myself to blame. Alright, let's see here. Deeds. I want the deeds. I didn't really pay for most of this food. I looted some of it, and the farm provided the others. Alright, there's another oracle trying to hide in the shadows. Marty has a speed of 21. Holy moly. Talk about a speedster. Alright, let's beat on that oracle so we don't get too stressed out being attacked by him.
The ground quakes.
That oracle is 2 hit points away from death. That's pretty good. Alright, who has the highest stress? 17 is the winner. Alright, here's the oracle. Healing rather than stressing. That works for me. The oracle's dead pretty much no matter what I do, so at this point, I'm just gonna soften up the other ones. They're really walloping Zer0 here. Now they're gonna pull. Oh, she resisted. Nice.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Grey Rot, cool. What does Grey Rot do again? Quick reminder. Let me write. Oh, Grey Rot is fine, I guess, as long as she's not missing. Now, both these enemies are dead this turn. It doesn't really matter what I do. So I'm just gonna smack around some corpses. See if I can't buy myself a little bit of time to heal. Wow, they just keep critting everything.
Slowly.
My Vestal now has an insane amount of HP. She's the tankiest of everyone. That's kind of funny. There's a curio fight. Ooh. Aren't you a big boy? Let's see. I will Battle Ballad. It seems to be serving me well. Let's take out the Spearman. Now, are you stunnable? Not so much, but they are. Oh, even bleed the high resist bleeder. Alright, everyone's fully healed. Very low stress on everyone. Don't pull him forward. Whatever. Oh, okay. Well, reset my position. Ah, darn. Trying to get a deep bleed here. Probably will work. Nope. Alright, well that one's dead. The other one needs a little bit of encouragement to die. Alright, both spear boys gone. Now the joy of punishment there is the high bleed resist goes away. Tidal slam. Zero Day can't be stunned. He can't be moved. Wow, these bleeds are stacking up high. 3 hit points left. You know what? Oh my god, it will survive with 1 hit point. 20 damage over time. That's pretty brutal. Alright, so that arterial pinch worked. Luckily for me, I happen to have bandages. And we win.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be.
Okay, so this tapestry is going to be worth, obviously, a whole lot more than any stack of gold that we have. You know what I could do? Just do a little camping.
A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Let's have a feast. And... So, if I'm in the cove, let's just check the provisioning guide of what I should bring to coves. So coves are really bandages and medicine, but not a lot of holy water, so I'm going to drink the holy water now. And, citrine goodbye. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do here? No nighttime ambush would be cool. Zer0 has his back turned here. He only could remove diseases on himself. That's too bad. We can't remove the gray rot. Therapy dog. Nice. Accuracy. Let's add that to the Vestal because she has gray rot, which makes her less accurate. So we absolutely just reversed that. We have 2 left. I don't know what I could do for 2. I guess wound care, because that's about all we can do.
The light, the promise of safety.
Giant oyster. Let's go. Well, it's too bad that we didn't have the dog treats that Zer0 usually, or JD usually has, but we'll just shovel this thing open. Whole bunch of money. Throwing out my torches because there's not a whole lot of dungeon left, so I'm not that worried about not having enough light. Speaking of torches,
the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Yeah. I know. Carry it home. I ain't worried.
Packs laden with loot.
I love when heirlooms perfectly stacked. Okay, good. You're scouting the boss. No surprise there. Oh, if I needed extra food, here it is. Well, there's no shovels in the rest of the dungeon. And 500 gold worth of citrine. I'm a little worried about needing meals between here and the boss. So I'm going to get rid of bandages.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, I don't really want this thrall exploding on me.
A singular strike.
So we'll, I'm probably not going to be able to stun him. Oh, I stunned him anyway. Dang.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, thrall's dead.
A death by inches.
And this maggot is dead next turn. Oh, don't disease me.
Great
Cool.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright. Everyone is fully healed. No more stress.
Faint hope blossoms.
And... sorry, herbs. So, we have minus to stress, and she's got plus to accuracy and crit. Yeah, here we go. Into the boss room we go.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Well, aren't you ugly?
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl.
Now, what's interesting about this is I have no idea what the reward is for killing her, because she was not the fight I intended to take. Zer0 switching sides. I'm gonna see if I can't blackjack. Nope. That's too bad. I was hoping to blackjack him so he wouldn't, you know, fight against us, but that's not gonna work. What if I stun him?
Ringing ears. Blurred vision.
Ta-da! Zer0's back.
And approaches.
Can't trick me, lady. Alright, so her bleed resist is, high. And because the Vestal's damage is really debuffed due to her trinkets, it's very easy to not do a lot of damage against. Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say not do a lot of damage against our heroes that turned. Okay, if they have a bulwark in front, it's gonna be hard to cut through him, but I'm up to the challenge. Let's just keep dumping the bleeds on, lowering that bleed resist. It's too bad we don't have target whistle still on her, but I'm going to hound rush her. Look at that, 12 bleed damage, I like it. They said that this was an area with, this was a boss with high bleed resist. Wow, you're guarding? Okay, cool. That's fine by me. They're having a fight of who's in front right now. I just want to put JD up front. They're having a fun time deciding on who's going to protect one another. All the while, I'm beating on the Siren. Siren kind of forget that that's okay, Zer0. You can switch sides, man. Alright, let's start doing stress reduction, because I don't think that this boss is going to be much of a threat to us. I could be wrong, but there, now we're roughly back in the order that we want to be. And you dodge the desire, perfect. Everyone's on the same team now, so drop a big heal. Ooh, back-to-back desire. Bye-bye, Zer0. Oh, Zer0 resists. That's right. We're used to you. We know what you are. You're big and ugly. You can't trick me like the crew of, Odysseus. Nah, maybe you can. Did you see what he said? We'll keep this PG and I won't repeat it. Cue you all going back in time and checking. Alright, I don't really care about their bulwark as long as he's not gonna guard. In fact, let's just stun him and get him out of the picture. Teehee. No turn for you. Yep, you're slowly bleeding out. You're
Exposed to a killing blow.
I don't think that was a killing blow, mister.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Ouch.
Hand's breadth from becoming unwound. The wounds of
Lucky
war
sevens.
can be healed, but never hidden.
That's a bad time to have my own person drop a giant crit, huh? Alright, let's see. Maybe I shouldn't worry about the stress. I will worry more about the health. Oh, that's gonna work. She is basically dead at this point. Bye-bye.
Trade, the lifeblood of any port, and resume again now that the roots are.
I really should have probably snuffed the light out at the end there, but, oh well. Antiquarian protection. Cool. Let's see. Food, torches, keys. Take it all. And return to the Hamlet. Victorious, and also somewhat embarrassed. Oh, we got an accuracy ring. That's not bad. 14,000 plus some heirlooms. Only one disease. All positive traits. We will need to do a little bit of stress relief, but honestly, could have been
I
worse.
see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by.
Whole bunch of them are now champions.
Of hope.
And apparently, we have a glimmer of hope. Alright, so let's get rid of Great Rot. Alright. Now I have that, another focus ring. Oh, it probably did work. Sort by rarity. There it is. Boom, boom. Those are nice. Let's see. I meant to... Okay, so now the only way to push the cove further is champion runs. But of course, we do have the Hag, who's got that cauldron that likes to cook us. And the Swine King, who I intended to attack. Currently... Currently, I've got to say, probably the Hag has the better reward, Virtue Chance Ring, but honestly, given... I don't know. Bleed Amulet wouldn't be too bad either. Actually, Bleed Amulet would be particularly good on a Flagellant, right? Because he's constantly trying to bleed himself and bleed enemies. So that'd be a pretty good reward to grab. Bumper Crop, I don't know what that is. Sometimes it's useful to look up what these events are to see if they're going to benefit you. Bumper Crop probably has something to do with food. Supply and provisions costs are free. That's Silence in the Crypts. All right, I think I've decided I'm gonna push this short veteran. That will also give me the chance to bring some of my lower level people. Obviously not in this order. So that's going to be my lineup. Alright, so it's really going to be Emery. I think Drool's going to have to sit this one out because we have a bunch of third slotters. So aggro in the front. And then Picket, Acid, and Emery. We're heading to the Warrens. So having Acid there is going to be particularly useful. But before I go any further, go to the Survivalists here. I haven't done this in a while. Or, like, ever. Let's get Okay, so we have leeches, which removes disease off of friendlies. I'm going to also get the cure. And yes. So as for camping skills, we have all 4 selected. Okay, cool. That will, if we're heading to the Warrens sometimes likes to disease us. So that's going to give us the ability to remove said diseases. As far as leveling up goes, I'm not even going to worry about this. It's short. What I will do, because it's short, is game the light level system to the max. Meaning that I'm probably only going to bring 1 trinket each. Where's Dismos's? Oh, Legendary Bracer. You're wearing the head? Yeah. Acid. Let's see. What would be good on you? We'll give you speed. I'll take the Vestal healing. Alright. Provision up. Yeah. Excuse me. I purposely did not bring much. Okay, so this is, what is it? Warren short. I'm definitely on a Warren short. We're mostly going to be here to make some money, so I'm not going to bring too much. That looks about right. Just gaming the light level system. Man, I get so much. I should have checked for an antiquarian. I'm keep getting like antiquarian trinkets, but I don't have one. I fired her for space for someone else.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Well, I'm not doing a whole lot of scouting, so you must not think I need to scout. There we go. What am I supposed to be doing? Just explore 90%? That's easy. Here's my first battle. Ooh, you're ugly. Let's see, stun resist is really high on these guys, so my best off is to snipe. That worked out pretty well. She's dead this turn. Extra damage versus blighted, but I don't need that, so let's just pick the corpse eater.
Slowly.
I'm gonna have to remember to snuff the torch out at the end of this fight. Alright, we already have a disease. Good for acid. Unfortunately, we don't have camping, so I have no idea why I brought camping skills. Let's pretend like I knew that. Acid's not even the right choice here because he's, they're all very blight resist. But I wanted to level him up anyway. I guess I'm not going to bother with Dazzling Light because, I'm about to snuff the torch out anyway. Alright, let's get rid of this corpse eater.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yep. I might change up Acid's skill loadout. Because his current skill loadout is not particularly useful here.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Alright, nice rewards.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. The way is lit. The path is clear.
Cool.
We require
I guess I
only strength
didn't,
to follow.
because I had scouted some of this out, I didn't really need to light that back up after I got this curio. But oh well. So acid. Let's see. You are going to ditch those in lieu of these. So we can cure blight and bleed. Alright. We'll have you as a sort of off healer of sorts. Grave robber is the right person to bring for a trap. Moonshine, huh? Buff until camp. Sounds good. Food cart. Alright, this is a lot of extra food. I'm gonna eat it. The farm gives me extra bonus to the amount of healing I get. If I really want to disarm this, I better just keep doing it with Picket. And she fully benefited. Okay, so I'm gonna go fight this way. I know there's a fight coming, so I'm gonna light the torches up. Big old Zombo. Now, Disorienting Blast is not going to be great against him. I better just start bleeding the maggots. Or trying to bleed the maggots.
Back to the pit.
Alright, so both maggots are dead. I mean, that one's not dead yet, but it's blighted, so it's dead. Skull toss for some stress. Ouch. Ouch.
Great is the weapon that cuts on
I'm
its
coming for you, big boy. Bigger they are.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Should have waited. Ah, I dodged it anyway. And resisted all of it.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Alright, well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
In Radiance,
Tapestry.
may we find victory.
2 food. I shouldn't have lit up, considering there was this pack, but it was already looted, so I guess in hindsight, I made the correct decision. And then there's a battle here. Alright, I want to kill their backline quick. But Incision's not going to do it. But they're stunnable. So I'm going to try to stun both. Booyah! And they skip their turn. Using my healer as a sniper here. Flashing daggers, thrown dagger. Bye-bye, little swiner. Alright. All of their stressors are dead. Don't you munch me.
Annihilated.
Now, I have enough torches to game it one more time. So let me snuff, snuff, snuff.
Wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Ooh! Oh, I should have probably waited to light that up. Oh well. Let's see. Herbs. Oh god. Well, the Eldritch Altar, if I had... Oh, actually, there's not really any negative quirks that I really need to purge, because it's funny. She's a known cheat, so she can't gamble, and she loses money when she does. So, this altar here probably just gives me stress. I'm gonna skip it. Head north to... yep, more stress. So, that's a big old skip. You don't need to pop open every curio, and as you can see, I'm clearly not doing it. Some of the ones, if you don't have the right cleansing item, they're honestly more danger than they're worth. Pile of bones. It's not clear how to cleanse this through my inventory. Pile of bones mostly gives loot or diseases. Let's see. I run the risk, and there's nothing there. Alright, let's continue down the last path. There's honestly no reason not to. I'm gonna light the torch up so that we don't get stress wandering the halls. I'm considering acid's stress levels primarily. And here's the last way I did not explore. Moonshine. Short. Bunch bonus damage. Oh, and hello. Let's use that bonus damage wisely. Almost. I almost killed him before he could skull toss acid. Acid's gonna need a drink or something at the end of this fight. Or at the end of this dungeon. He's been the target of a lot of stress, and I don't have a Jester.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Alright, I'm not certain that this is the last fight, but I'm gonna snuff torch anyway. Because it could be the last fight. I can't tell. Let's get rid of the bandages. And then this is the last rune. Nothing to do here. Cool.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
So I get, from a short run, almost the same amount as like a medium run if I'm gaming out the system hard. And I also got that bleed amulet that I wanted. We will have to... Oh, okay. We have a lot of treatment to go through, unfortunately. Sanitarium, prepare your rooms.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Let's see. Is there any upgrades to this sanitarium I may make? I am very close to having more patient cells. So let me see what I can trade. So what I need for that is 38 crests. So let's try to trade crests. Done. Cool. Now I can afford it. And now I can treat all these guys at once. And Pickett will need even more treatment because she also has diseases. Emery, what about you? What happened? Oh, nothing bad happened to you. Cool. Let's go ahead and unequip all trinkets. Sort by rarity. Go through my list. What is my stress at here? We are at 36. That doesn't really warrant a trip to anywhere. Well, guys, that's about all the time I have. 45 minutes of an episode. Not that bad. Let's take a look at what we're going to do next. We could, again, do Swine King properly, because I kind of screwed it up last time. Or go after the Hag, push Ruins further, or push the Cove further. All pretty decent. I would say probably Warren's Cove or Weald. If you have a suggestion amongst those three, you can always let me know. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any tricks, tips, or feedback, drop me a line, and I do hope that you tune in next time. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the patrons supporting this channel, and I'll catch you all later. Adios.